this channel we always cover the bleeding edge technologies like OLED TVs, 8K TVs, and today we're gonna be taking a look at this, which is the Changhong V8S, an ultra short throw 4K HDR up to 150-inch projector. That retails for $4,000, but is it really good and worth the money? Let's find out. So what's up guys, and welcome to a new episode here on Shades of Tech. If you are new to the channel and you don't know me, my name is Fabrizio, but you can call me Fabri. And if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel. Also, for full disclosure, I remove all the monetization from these YouTube videos, so if you appreciate that, you know what to do. This video will focus about this massive 150-inch projector, and to be honest, this projector really takes the image and the home cinema experience to the next level without any compromise, both on image and color and screen size. But in the next couple of videos in the video series, we'll be talking about all the experience of building an home theater setup with all the image quality, the screen, the audio experience, and so on. And in another video we'll review the electric tension screen from Vividstorm that automatically goes up and down and really improves the colors. So for full disclosure, I want to make clear that yes, Vividstorm sent this product for my review, but I'm not paid a sponsor and I will be returning it. I will take it just for 1 month. And so I'm not paid or sponsored by anyone, and as always, all the opinion on these videos are my own. The unboxing experience was pretty neat, but really simple. There was not much to say. There was the projector itself, which is very large and heavy, and then the power cord and the remote. That's it. So as you can see, the design is pretty big. It's like almost 3 Xbox Series X on the side, and it's actually really heavy. I think that it's due to the massive heatsink, because this laser projector really creates a lot of heat, so there is a really big heatsink, which explains all the weight. It's really heavy. But I think that the weight is not wasted, because it's really silent compared to a normal projector, and this is an audio comparison. But now let's talk about picture quality and resolution. So this is an UST projector, meaning ultra short throw. As I was saying, this projector rocks a 4K resolution, 3840 by 2160p, HDR10 and HLG. I tested it with the iPhone footage and it looks really incredible. The colors are really rich and it covers 130% of BT709 color space, and it's really accurate. The colors are really rich and vivid. Of course, they're not comparable to a mini LED or OLED TV, but of course you can't have 100 or 150-inch OLED TV right now, or you can, but it's really expensive. So this is the way to go if you want a TV which is bigger than 75-inch. 2 HDMI 2.0, 2 USB 2.0, an Ethernet port, audio in, audio out, and a VGA port. So the number of ports is not small, but I was a little bit disappointed. We only have HDMI 2.0, so a $4,000 machine that doesn't have it in 2021, it's not really future-proof enough for me. And also USB 2.0, a little bit of a bottleneck. One thing that really makes the difference, in my opinion, is the screen where you project. Of course, the inexpensive option is to use a white wall, but there are some situations where you don't have a white wall which is free, or you have a wall that you can use but it's not white, like in my case. And even if you have, you will experience some problems in the color accuracy, especially in the blacks, because the world is white, so to create black on the white it's really hard, and also the highlights will be really blown out. So for this kind of scenarios it's really suggested to have a screen. In the next video we'll talk about the Vividstorm screen, and it really helps to create a really deeper blacks, because it's basically a gray screen, and it will also help to deflect all the other lights that are not coming from the bottom, from the projector. So in this way you can really have the best experience. But anyway, you can also use it without the screen. This projector runs an Android TV version. Basically there are no apps. The only thing that you can do is stream with AirPlay or with Samsung or Android devices, but from my testing this was not a really smooth process. It was a lot of buffering, and I just prefer if you have the integration internal, because this is pretty much powerful with 3 gigs of RAM and 64 of internal storage, so you could definitely use some apps. I didn't find a way to integrate it with smart home accessories like Google Home or Alexa, and this will be really convenient to have an ecosystem where you say, okay Google, cinema mode, and it turns on the projector, it rises the screen, it closes the blind and turn on and off the light. It costs $4,075 and it's really a lot. It starts to go in the luxury category, and basically if you want to buy something like this you're not a regular consumer, because you can buy 4 $1,000 TVs for the same price, and if you want this one you need basically a 4K TV, an HDR TV, and a picture which is bigger than the 65-75 range that regular TV have. With $8,000 you can buy a 75-inch TV 8K from Samsung, which is the top notch right now. So with the same price you could buy 2 of these. But on the other side, with less than $2,000 you can get a really good 2020 OLED TV. So in this perspective I think this is a good price. But again, we are going in the luxury categories. Not many of you would need or want something like this, but for those who want, this is really a good projector. To be honest, is it worth it? I really can give you an answer. It's almost like the sport cars that everybody would want if they could afford, but spending so much money on a projector, it's up to you. Everybody has different scenarios, and what I can tell you is that I really enjoyed it testing. I tested it with the Xbox Series X with 4K HDR videos, and the home experience is really taken to the next level. It's not like the cinema, but in these quarantine times, to have a cinema on your own, it's really priceless. Again, if you are going to buy something like this for $4,000, you don't need, but you will basically want to have a really good screen. And I must say that the extra $15,000 are not needed, but are really suggested if you are going in this really small niche. So, what is my take on this projector? I really enjoyed it. If this costed $2,000, I will totally suggest you to buy. But being $4,000, I don't know. Again, this is a really small niche of people. So this was my take. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, or a dislike, it works as well, or comment and subscribe. And as always, stay tuned on the channel for the next episode of this video series on home cinema projectors. And I'll see you as always in the next video. Ciao!